another chest day. I know my last video, depending on when I upload this, is I was talking about what I do for my chest day, but I don't necessarily haven't shown a true modern chest day. My first chest day video that I've posted recently is a depiction of me getting back into the whole training shit. So today we're going to do dips, incline, Smith press, some pec deck maybe. Some good shoulder movements as well. I really want to exhaust the fuck out of the chest. First day of the week, we've gotten all our cardio in last week successfully. So this week we just have to continue to do our cardio. We're going to start an aggressive cut. Honestly, I kind of want to diet down for a show in the summer. So we're gonna have to put the bulk on the hold to maybe midsummer, towards the end of the summer, because I want to compete. I want to just get there already. So we're gonna aggressive cut the fuck out of it, and yeah, do the lift. I mean, it's nothing really too hard to explain. Track the lifts, make sure we're strong again. I feel like I'm decently strong to start cutting up pretty good. But yeah, got a white monster for our shit today. We had a muffin for breakfast. Got a little chonga right here, and some sugar strips or whatever for our mid-workout snack. Other than that, we just clocked out. Gotta eat my chonga, drink my monster, go change, and then get on with the lift. This is some chest exercise, whatever. Shit like that. I think. So I guess my mic died when I was recording this video. I didn't even know my mics died until like later in the day when I was fiddling with it right here. But basically what I was yapping about is I've been tracking my lifts in this little booklet that I have, and that my goal is to try to put as much weight on per week as possible. So we trying to get our bench back up and everything, through the incline Smith machine press, but I haven't been working my triceps as hard as I usually would. We changed that after the video so that we can eliminate that next week. So we want to try to go back for the 245 because 225 is fairly decent. So we want to try to hit the 245 for a couple, and then we're gonna continue to move the bench up and up. But we're gonna start a cut soon, so that's probably not good. So right here, I was pretty much yapping about how I've been trying to test my strength with my bench weekly, and I kind of want to go and add, maybe 10.5 pounds on my bench a week. So I mean, the 225 is coming up fairly decent, but I haven't mastered it again yet. So I was attempting to do 245, but I didn't get it this week. So next week we're gonna try to get it. But right here, see, I failed the rep because I didn't lock out of my shoulders backwards and press, I would say, aggressively enough. So I failed the rep here, failed the PR. Well, not PR. I did 3 plates before. I used to know how to do 3 plates on an incline, machine press, Smith machine press, or whatever, etc., etc. But 4 months of not training, I couldn't get it. But it's okay. With this regimen of training that I'm doing now, I'm gonna make sure that we lock in on our triceps and our shoulder stability. So I implemented that shoulder stretch at the beginning, and also some shoulder press as well. And I start to put in free body weight, like free body, say body weight dips, whenever I'm doing dips now, so that I can make sure that I can, put some extra strength on my triceps as well.
My name is Dexter Morgan. I don't know what made me the way I am, but whatever it was left a hollow place inside. People fake a lot of human interactions, but I feel like I fake them all, and I fake them very well. Tonight's the night. And it's going to happen again and again. Has to happen. When I had the chance.
You gonna rape and kill me?
What is it with you and rape? No one's raping anyone. Killing, on the other hand.
Something I like to do here is when I'm on a pec deck, I like to raise the weight like with each increase in set, and then like I still try to get my 12 rep range, but if I don't get it, at least 6 to 8. And I like to put the bars a little bit closer. Like, yes, you want the stretch and everything. I feel like I can still get a decent stretch. I like to start my stretch as far as possible to lower the weight is. But right here, we're pretty much repping the entire stack. And it's kind of hard on your shoulders, once you go back too far. Like right here is a good enough stretch for me. Obviously, I can stretch a bit more, but I like to, just, put it up a little bit more, especially since I don't have a spot or anything. So it's kind of easier on my shoulders whenever I do it this way. As you see, I'm holding my shoulder stuff now because all that weight on my shoulders already hurts to begin with. I feel like I'm not, positioning my shoulders right. I mean, that's some other issues we got to address on a later date. But yeah, I like to increase my weight with each rising set and try to pump out as many reps as I can.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're the Bay Harbor Butcher.
I really hate that name.
This machine right here is a decline chest press machine, mostly focuses on that lower pectoral right here. I usually, in this spot, I focus more on a seated cable row, or like a cable row, but like a cable fly. But the machine was taken, so I've already completed my pec deck at this point. So I was like, all right, I might as well get another push movement in. I don't want to, do multiple fly movements back to back. So I do a couple sets here, add more plates within each set. I do, one or two warm-up sets, and then I'll add weight continuously on here as well. Yeah, this is a great exercise, goated. If you don't like the awkwardness of a decline bench for chest, this machine is literally perfect. Like this or a seated dip or actual dips, perfect. But this exercise, I did seated dips this same day. And I also did free body dips.
I'm gonna tell you something that I've never told anyone before. Okay? I'm a serial killer.
met from Good Health. So this week we boosted it up to 35 minutes. Walked on the 8 incline for about 34 minutes, and then turned it down to 4. And speed average was 2.8, but we walked about 3 miles per hour for at least 20 minutes on that. So yeah, we started a cut, started to diet down. I want to go for a show, but we're tracking. I've been taking a picture every single day that I do cardio of damn, it's bright, of our progress. But yeah, I mean, this week is 35 minutes every cardio session. Next week it's gonna be 40. Usually I'll just immediately when I get on a cut, I'll boost it right up to an hour, and by the end of the cut it'll be an hour and a half. I kind of don't want to burn myself out of cardio too fast, so I'm gonna do it this way. So yeah, that's how I do cardio.